Well, hi, this is Chase Swift, and in this video, as the title of this video is showing, in this video, I'm going to teach you how to drive traffic to your website or to my website for free. And I actually have several videos on this topic because I'm just passionate about helping people build a business and doing it very inexpensively, if not free, and how to use things like YouTube, which will help drive traffic, which means drive people, drive eyeballs, drive interested, targeted traffic or people to your website so that if you have something to offer them, you can make money on a percentage of them, not all the, not 100% by any means. Okay. So what I want to do is show you why I came up with this title, because it's actually very crucial to your success too, is what type of content you provide to help others with their business. Now, as I began doing some searching, I came up with this, and basically you can just type pretty much anything into Google, and a lot of times you will be able to see additional information or other searches if you just add a space to the end of the search. Okay, so I started actually in this search. I began thinking, now what do I want to do? And I want to teach people how to drive traffic to their website. And what I got was several other variations like this one, how to drive traffic to my website for free. And so that's the topic that I came up with. But there's more than just typing some keywords in and seeing what Google suggests. What I did afterwards is, and I actually used another tool, but I'm going to show you how you can use free tools to come up with these keyword phrases that can be very powerful when you provide a video and attach great value to that keyword search. Okay, so I did that search on Google for free. Well, actually, I take it back. I'm going to show you another tool right here. It's called SE Cockpit. Now it's a paid tool. I pay about $50 a month. It does incredible research for me, and in this case, I'm just going to zero in on what I began to search on. Pardon me. And I searched on originally the word or the phrase, how to drive traffic to my website. Now, if you have this tool, which is called SE Cockpit, you can do very much what I'm doing. But if you don't have the tool, I'm going to suggest you use the Google Keyword Planner for free. But as you can see in SE Cockpit, this is a highlighted phrase because why? Well, because there are 50 monthly searches on this exact series of words, exactly, how to drive traffic to my website for free. Now, what's really cool is that is based on 9 words. Okay, how to drive traffic to my website for free. And the more words you can find, it means you're targeting your traffic even more precisely, as opposed to how to drive traffic. Well, how to drive traffic, you may not know exactly what they're looking for, but if you find the keyword phrase like I did, of someone that types how to drive traffic to my website for free, you know a little bit more about what their need is. And that's why you're probably watching this video, is because you yourself are interested in this topic, how to drive traffic to my website for free. Now, this upper one, how do I drive traffic to my website for free, is similar. But the problem being is there are no regularly consistent monthly searches on Google. So I would suggest, if you are going to do a video, and the reason you do video on YouTube, it's the quickest way to get on the first page of Google, and it's the least expensive by far. It's free, and it's the easiest. So yes, I could explain how to do it harder, where you have to buy a blog or buy a website, buy a domain, do all that, or do a YouTube video. I think if you realize what I'm talking about, you're going to know instantly, yeah, doing a YouTube video would be much easier. So that's what I'm doing. So that's why I came across and entitled this video, which is actually a Google Hangout, because it was a term that not many people have done a YouTube video on. And I'm going to show you that exactly how I know that. So once you get the term, and once I did the research, I thought, this is really, really good. So the way I determined that is I did the search on Google, and yes, there's already somebody that has a video. And the SE Cockpit program, when I go to this tab, this is actually the in-depth report on this keyword phrase. And you're going to see line number 2 is that YouTube video. And if I open this up, you can see, I already know, but that's a YouTube video right there. Okay. Now, once we know it's a YouTube video, I'll just close that. And I'm going to move this over to the side as well, because we already know that line number 2 relates to that video. Now, there is some popularity with that video. It has what's called juice backlinks, where people have referenced that video on their website. 5 people at least. And it's on a very good, reputable website, not some rinky-dink, kids website that just put up 10 minutes ago, but it's been there for a while. So that's my competition. So what I'm going to do is move inside. I got a visitor coming into my house with my wife, so I'm just moving. Sorry for that. So the other thing it has is some backlinks or Facebook likes and Facebook shares. So I'm up against some competition, to be honest. But I'm still going to do the video because I might get ranked on YouTube. And why is that? Well, the reason is because he did not title his video, How to Drive Traffic to My Website for Free. Let's go back, and I want you to study this. If you're searching for this phrase up at the top, how to drive traffic to my website for free, if you'll notice, his title is close. It's close, but it's not exact. So that's why I decided to do this video, because, and actually when I went to YouTube, which I'm doing right now, so this is my research for free, by the way. All you have to do is put a double quote. Okay, that's a double quote right there. And then paste in the keyword phrase. Again, you could have done that right from Google. Actually, I had it here. Okay. How to drive traffic to my website for free. You could just copy that. And all you have to do is type a few words in, and Google will generally give you some additional words. Now, I might want to do some research on this one. How to drive more traffic to your website for free. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 words. But we'll come back to that in just a minute and see if there are any people that are searching for that. Google's suggesting it, but I want to know how many people actually search it every month. Let's stay on my keyword phrase, how to drive traffic to my website for free. We'll go to YouTube and we put in double quotes. Hang on one second here. I'm going to shut the door. I don't want any background noise. Okay, that's better. So all you have to do is put it in double quotes on YouTube and then search. Okay, so there are 3 results. Now, what's really interesting, okay, is about 10 minutes ago, there was one. This bottom one, free website traffic generator, blah, blah, blah. It had some keywords in the description. Notice the title does not have how to drive traffic to my website for free. It has free website traffic generator software. Now, I don't know anything about that, but 10 minutes ago, that was the only video that was coming up on YouTube. Okay, now who is this? Well, look at this. How to Drive Traffic to My Website for Free by Traffic Way for Profit. That's me. I'm doing a live Google Hangout, and I'm already ranking my video on YouTube right away. Now, it's a little bit cheating because I'm asking YouTube to look for all the videos on YouTube that have that as the dominant keyword phrase, and especially in the title. Now, it's also picking up my channel, which is Traffic Way for Profit. That's because these two are related. This is my YouTube video, and this is my channel. So literally, as I'm doing the video, I'm already ranking pretty darn well. Let's take, so what the point is, look at that, there's 3 videos. And you're looking and you're saying, no, I see 5. Well, these 2 on top are ads. So Goldman Sachs and Viewability Ads, they are paying money to be here. Now, if I click, it'll charge them money. If I don't click, I'm just here to show you these are ads where they are paying to be here. I'm going to be here for free. When someone types in how to drive traffic to my website for free, my video appears, like right now, for free and for months and months and months and months and years to come. Okay, so that's pretty awesome. Now, let's just take out the double quotes and paste in the keyword phrase as you would type it, or as, let's see, 50 people a month type it in. Okay, I know this because it's a search result, so people are typing that in. Okay, so let's go back to YouTube, and this is that tab, so I'll click search. Now there are going to be more results. Why? Because YouTube is looking for the words how to drive traffic to my website for free in any order. So it may not make sense as much. And here's our guy. He's our #1 ranker right now. But it may not appear. And mine, I don't see it. That's because it. Let's see. Sorry, I got interrupted again. I lost my train of thought. It may take a little more time for me to rank, and so I'm just, checking it live as I do this video. Now, it may be appearing on page 2, and I'm just looking real quickly. Let's go to page 2. And I may not see it, and that's okay. And sometimes you will do a video. Let me be honest. Okay, here it is. So on page 2, and already this live hangout that I'm doing is on page 2 of the YouTube search. But my goal is to be on the first #1 or #2 video, okay? So it can happen. And, the more, actually, and when you do a hangout, as you talk about how to drive traffic to my website for free, there's actually Google and YouTube, they actually dictate what you say in the video, and that comes into play inside the video, and they can actually tell the topic of your video. So the more you talk about your topic, the more they can tell about your video, even if you do a non-hangout or just a regular YouTube video, okay? So my point in all of this is you can learn how to do some searching for free, and then I'm going to show you the other tool I use. It's free. Okay, so if you don't have a big budget, you can use what's called the Google Keyword Planner. And that is loading up here. If you do a search for, sorry, that popped up. Yes, exit. Sorry, I didn't mean to click on that, but I'm trying to highlight this word, the Keyword Planner. That's what you should search for. And then you may have to create a fake campaign, or a campaign, not necessarily fake, but a campaign to advertise on Google, but then just immediately delete it And if I go to my campaigns, you're going to see that I'm not advertising on Google. Okay. Let me just get rid of that. So I don't have any ads. Okay. But I do have this bookmarked. And if you go under, if you create an ad campaign, which is an ad on Google, let me just show you what an ad on Google is. How to advertise on Google. Okay. All these right here, the ones with ads, those are ads. And that's how Google makes billions and billions of dollars. That's why they're so popular. So over on the right-hand side, under the yellow ads, these are all ads. And they're going to either tell you to try Google advertising or don't sign up for what ad, or maybe they have some other advertising opportunity. Okay. So what I'm saying is you may have to come up with an ad. Just go through the steps. And then when you get down to it, there's a portion where you can probably remove or delete your ad. So you don't have to run it. You can just create one and then delete it, because then they allow you to use this tool called the keyword planner. And I should be highlighting that. That should show. Yes, it does. So I'm just checking this live hangout to make sure it's showing. So all this was just to explain that you can use the keyword planner for free. And you may have to create up an ad and then delete it, but then you can get to where I am right now. I'm going to paste in that keyword phrase, how to drive traffic to my website for free. I'm going to ask Google, the best source of information, what is searched on Google in the world, and it's free. Now, I'm targeting all locations around the world. Why? Because I want everyone around the world to know this information. And I'm interested in how many people search worldwide. Okay. Now you can pick in here and you can put United States, or, if you want to target a specific country, you can do that. Because you might have a service or a product that you need to target to a specific country. I'm not doing that, so I will remove that targeting by just clicking remove right there. Okay, so I'm back to all locations, all languages, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to get ideas, and what you'll find is this will match the information I got on SE Cockpit, that program that I was using earlier. Whoops, right here, that for this keyword phrase, how to drive traffic to my website for free, they pulled up the data from Google and it shows 50 searches a month. And when I return to the keyword planner and I see this nice graph and all that, you can click this little toggle chart to get rid of that. And then you're on these group ideas, add group ideas. You'll want to go to keyword ideas, and that's where it's going to tell you the results of your search. So I'm looking for how much searching is done on this phrase, and right here, okay, is that keyword phrase. And even if I hover my mouse over that long-tailed keyword phrase, it will it'll show me in that pop-up the word. Now, there it is, 50 monthly searches a month, okay? So 50 searches a month. Now, there's some other words in here, like how to drive traffic to my website. That 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 words. It could be harder. It could be more competitive to do that video. And then what you would want to do, let's say you think, oh, let me give that a try. So it's 170 searches a month. You're using the keyword planner for free searching, okay? And you're like, well, maybe this one would be better. So you grab, by highlighting the text, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 words in that phrase. You copy that. Just go over to Google and put it in double quote, paste the word, and then end it with a double quote. And I messed up because I'm doing this with one hand. Okay, but anyway, there we go. And so, okay, 35 not counting the ads, but there's 35 other videos. That is going to be competitive. I suggest you find things that are not as competitive. You're welcome to try that, and it's free to do the video. It's just harder in competition, okay? So back to the keyword planner, you're like, oh, now I'm starting to get it. I want longer, more words. Because the more someone types that into Google, they're more serious, aren't they? They're really specific with what they are looking for. Thus, you're able to be targeted to what you can provide for their search. Now, the problem is sometimes you only get 5, 6, 7 words, and it's not as good. Let's see what this one is for free. That's real close. And by the way, if you can't, let's see if that'll copy it all, by the way. Just see. Yeah, it does. It will copy the whole phrase. And so if you come in here and you say, oh, this is a longer, and it is, longer keyword phrase. There are more words. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And there's 70 searches a month. That's awesome. So that would be a good keyword phrase. And then you'll go to YouTube or Google maybe, and you can look at some of the competition right now. And there is a YouTube video, so that would tell you potentially you could have your video appear on the first page of Google. But then what you need to do is also check on YouTube. So I go to YouTube, put in a double quote, paste in your keyword phrase that you're curious about, and then hit enter. Okay, still about 30 results. Okay, so now you might begin to realize why I picked the keyword phrase, okay, how to drive traffic to my website for free. Because as I do this, okay, and here's the search on Google. Let's go over to YouTube one more time. Repetition is good. You're going to learn by seeing this a couple times. I'm putting in a double quote. I'm pasting in the keyword phrase, and I'm hitting enter. And see, I have 3 results. And 2 of them are mine, all right? The 2 above are ads again. So really, I'm potentially, in time, you want to give Google and YouTube a little more time to rank this and do all the things that they do. But right off the bat, it's looking good. Now I know I'm smart enough to know, and you are too probably, if you type it in without the double quotes, then I'm appearing on page 2. But I need to give it time for, the next week, 2 weeks, a month, whatever. And it may appear, okay, now it's on page 2, somewhere down here, I think. Yeah, right here. So I'm just showing you that live, it's working, but I can't guarantee or promise that your video is going to appear right on the first video of YouTube. But I have done this in the past, and it has worked. Okay, it just today it's not. But I'm still going to do the video. Why? Because there's competition of only 3 videos. Okay, so my advice to you is, obviously I promote a service, a business with Traffic Wave. It's an autoresponder. And you're going to see, as I go over to my tab, you're going to see my Traffic Wave for Profit website in the description of this video. That's going to take you over if you're interested in learning more, or you want to have a business for under $20 that I have made thousands of dollars from. And some of you know this because this is a video in a series, and you're getting that series of emails, and you're learning step by step how I do this. Okay, so anyway, that's I kind of lost my train of thought here, sorry, but that's why I did this video. Now I do use this tool, which I really like, and so it gives me a lot of ideas. Okay, I mean, I just type something quickly into the search, and all of a sudden I'm presented with a lot of ideas right away. Now, if I want, I can even filter it so that let's see, I want over, let's say, 5 searches a month. And what that will do, if I did it right, I may not have. I think I did it the wrong way. I'm going to put it in the other one. Don't you love making mistakes? Okay, greater than 5 searches a month. And what it does is just eliminates, look at that, without having to do a lot of research. Now I have some of these really good keyword phrases to look at. Now, here's what I would do. Granted, I'm doing this video, and so if you did it, we'll be in competition. So what would you search on for your videos to drive traffic to your website? Well, it could be anything you want. And I would suggest taking things, and here's how you do the search, by the way. I would take something that you're experienced in, and I'm not like, you don't have a PhD, I'm not saying that, but you enjoy doing certain things like how to carve wood. Okay, and so it's given me some suggestions. If I add a space, it may not. But here's a suggestion or a start. Let's say you know how to carve wood. That's completely different from what I'm doing on the internet. You might be thinking, oh, well, Chase is picking better words because people are searching for that. No, it's just the opposite. You want to solve people's questions. Let's see if it'll open up. And I may even change it. Okay, so how to carve wood. How to, let's see what we get. How to make French toast. Okay, now obviously let's hit a space bar. Nope, nothing there. Let's go with that. What I'm going to also do is this tool will look for words before. That's what prepend is. And it'll also add words in between, like how to make awesome French toast. I don't know if that's search, but it'll insert words in between my search. So it'll just it'll save me a lot of time and effort by helping me find the niches and keywords that are going to be really cool and easier to do videos for. Now, I can also do the same thing in the Google Keyword Planner, and I'll do it while SE Cockpit is also searching. So how to make French toast, I think is the exact. Make French toast, okay. How to make French toast, and I'll get ideas. So my point in doing this is giving you that you don't have to search on the internet-based keyword phrases or how to make money and all that. It could be on how to make French toast. Now, 201,000 people. It's going to be extraordinarily competitive. So you would need more than just 5 words. But how do you? Maybe how do you make French toast? It's already knocking that down to 6,600. How to make French toast easy. See, that's more specific. Okay, so if you have a very easy way of making French toast, you can do this video and listen to me now. You could say, I am doing this video in order to help people, and some people will also want to learn how to have a secondary income, and I will speak about that at the end of the video or something like that. You could say that, and then you go on in your video on how to show them how to make French toast easily. Okay, and you could do a Google Hangout. You could use a video on your smartphone to record all sorts of stuff. Okay, now as you can see, it's a little slower than what you're going to see with the SE Cockpit because, okay, and if I go through and I'll get rid of all the zeros, so it has to have more than 5 searches. Oh, come on. Having a hard time with my mouse. So I'll put greater than 5 searches, which means all the 10s and stuff like that. So Here's the searches. How to make French toast without vanilla and extract and cinnamon. And there's an amazing 40 people a month. Now, if you know how to make French toast without vanilla and extract and cinnamon, in fact, that's the way I've done it, that's a 10-word keyword phrase that gets searched on 40 times. And then here, how many eggs do you need to make French toast? So in that video, I would say, hey, this is Chase Swift. You may have searched on how many eggs do you need to make French toast. And I'm going to show you how to do that. I'm going to explain that. But I also help people earn a secondary income online. You could say that in your video, right? You could. And you have a happy smile on if you have a webcam on with your smartphone, or you're just going to do a screen recording like I do. I think in this one, you might do a happy smiley face with your smartphone or something like that. But here's what I would do. Let's take this one. How to make French toast without vanilla extract and cinnamon. You'll notice that a lot of the links, everything is green, and there's very little backlinking. There's not very many popularity of certain, this is a blog, by the way, and here's a YouTube video right there. Actually, no, it's not. It's yummy.com. And the way I can do that is just do the search. Okay, how to make French toast without vanilla extract and cinnamon. How many people a month search on that? 40 a month. And if you did a video, it's like, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? That's quite easy. You don't even have to be an expert. You can do that video and you confidently, but politely share the fact that if people want to learn more about your way of earning secondary income, like I do, you could put that in there, and you could have a link to your video. You would do it similar to what I've done. You would have a link to your website, and then you would have the keyword phrase in the description of the video. You would also have the keyword phrase as the title of your Hangout or the title of your YouTube video. I will cover these how-tos in more of the series of these videos that you're learning from, okay? So, you do that video. I got sidetracked here. Let's close down some other tabs. I just got too many things going. Here's our video. Now, would I do this video? Most likely. Why? Because I can almost guarantee there's nobody on YouTube has done that video. It's just too many words. And it's so specific. It's a beautiful keyword phrase that I'm going to copy it right now. And I'll head right over to YouTube, right in the same tab. As I've done twice before, at least, I will put in a double quote. I will paste in the keyword phrase, how to make French toast without vanilla extract and cinnamon, and end it with another double quote, not a single. I did a single, but there's a double quote, and do the search. And guess what? Zero videos. 2 ads. Yes, these people are paying money to have their video shown as an ad. Nobody, and not too surprising, but nobody has done the video how to make French toast without vanilla and extract and cinnamon. So as you saw in SE Cockpit, this program zeroed down, and look at all these videos I could do. What do you think? How to make Nutella French toast rolls with cinnamon sugar. I wouldn't feel confident doing that, but maybe you would. Okay. What about this one? How to make the best French toast in the world. 20 people a month search for that. I think if I've lit the fire under you and you're like, oh my gosh, you can do a video about French toast and drive traffic to your website? And I'm saying, yeah. So you're like, oh my gosh, let's take a look at that. So I would click on this. Okay. And it gives me some further information. Now look at that. That's a Food Network. If you look in the lower left of this window, it's showing you Food Network. Well, that's a very popular blog. And it's got a lot of backlinks, so it's going to be hard. It's got a yellow and red indication, so it's hard to beat that. But the rest of these are green, so there is no YouTube video that I see. And let's see if I can remember, and I'll type this in Google. So, you know, you may not have this fancy program that I have. You may not have all these great keywords right at your fingertips. But I'm going to type this in, how to make the best French toast in the world, into Google, because it will suggest it. Okay, so how to, typing in all caps, let me get rid of that. Okay, how to make, doesn't it need a little cheat? How to make the best French toast in the world. Okay, how to make the, hey, do you see best French toast? Yes, you do. And then if you add a space, now it said ever and batter and sticks. It's adding the E and the B and the S and R, but if we do in, look at that. So it's there, but it's harder for you to figure that out. Using the free tool of Google and the free tool of the keyword planner, that's the thing. So let's remember, I started with how to make the best French toast. Okay, so could you have found that in the keyword planner? Okay, so let's redo that. Let's get the ideas. It's harder to find. It's not going to be down here because for whatever reason, just Google puts broader, shorter words. Okay, so I have an advantage using the SE cockpit, but there's some good ones here. Okay, so in time, could you, and let's put in the, okay, let's just say in, maybe you're thinking in a kitchen. Let's see. Get ideas. I'm trying to see if I ever get to in the world. Now, see, it's not going to show, there are 0 searches for how to make the best French toast in. So, and it's not coming up with in the. That's why I'm pointing out the SE Cockpit program is really cool. Although, you know, it's gonna, you can use these as a guide and keep searching and keep working and come across the best phrase. But if we go to in the world, again, it took me just a fraction of the time. Okay, look at that, 20. So monthly searches, it's pretty consistent. If you hover your mouse over that, it will show in smaller text how to make the best French toast in the world, and it's 20. And again, if we go back to SE Cockpit, there it is, and it shows 20. So I'm just pointing out that this SE Cockpit program that I pay $50 a month for is pretty darn worth it. I mean, look at all these long-tailed keywords that I get. How long does it take to make French toast? I mean, just in these, I don't know, 5 or 6 videos, 10 videos that you might be able to do, you could get 40 searches, 20, 50, 90, 30, whatever. You begin doing multiple videos, and all of a sudden your videos are in a lot of traffic. People are searching for, and your videos are coming up as #1 on YouTube. Okay, so that's how I determined this video what I would work on. And we happened across a good keyword phrase, and I would love it if one of you did that video, because there's a competition, Food Network, but a lot of times a video will appear on the first page. But the other thing is, people search YouTube. They want to see how to make French toast without vanilla extract. They'd love to see your smiling face, maybe in your kitchen, and you're like, oh, this is so easy. And you provide the answer to the question they present. They're typing it in. So if you want to build a business, or I would say better yet, if you want to earn a secondary income that runs on autopilot, do videos that answer people's questions. And the longer the keyword phrase, the less competition you will have. It's just easier. And if you can afford to do so for a while, use this SE Cockpit program, it just gives you so many good long-tailed keywords. And the searches literally in seconds. But yes, you can use the Google Keyword Planner. Takes a little longer, a little more methodical, but you can get going and create some wonderful videos, upload them into YouTube, and I will have videos in this series on how to do that. It's extraordinarily simple these days. And then you'll begin, as I am, putting videos that are on the first page of Google and YouTube. They get tons of searches, and I get signups literally on autopilot. I do a video and do another video, you know, keep working on that. And then I'm noticing that people are signing up and they're asking me questions and they're joining things. Why? Because I'm answering the questions they have that they type into Google and YouTube. And I'm providing a YouTube video on a long-tailed, many words keyword phrase. This is so darn easy. It really is. But you have to do more than just 2 videos, more than 15. My encouragement is to do a lot. Now, what I'm going to do is show you a taste of some of my videos. Okay. So here's a keyword phrase. What do I need to do to become a photographer? Who's got the #1 video? I do. Okay. 5 months ago, I got 107 views over these last few months. And I have my website right there. Okay. Let's go to another one. The rest of this time here, I'm just going to be sharing some results. Here's an interesting, why is Denver, Colorado called the Mile High City? Okay. Now this is another YouTube account, but that's my website. Okay. So 2 months ago, only 12 views, but 12 views is better than 0. And I'm the #1 video. I'm just pointing out that what I've done in the past works. Let's go to how to get rid of spyware on a Mac. This keyword phrase is a killer one. This is an ad, by the way, but #1, okay, a year ago I did this video. Can you imagine what would happen to your income, which is running on autopilot from the internet, if one of your ads was a video on YouTube? They got 16,000 views in a year, and it had your website listed right at the beginning so that people can find out more about you if they want. This is awesome stuff. Okay, so let's go to Google, and let's say people type in, how long can you rent a movie for on iTunes? It's actually something people ask a lot of the questions. Look at that. I have not 1, but 2 videos. This is a secondary account I have, but I have both videos on the first page of Google. Would that change your life, your business, the way you can earn a secondary income? If you had videos like I do on the first page of Google. Okay, let's look at some more here. It's not a fluke. Let's look at how to turn on camera. Remember, it doesn't matter if it's not exactly perfect English. This is what they type in. Okay, how to turn on camera on MacBook Pro. Okay, and this one I did a few months ago. Let's just take a quick look. I've forgotten how many views. 7,008 views. Would that change your business? Or would that change the potential of you earning a secondary income? When you're like me, you have a tool called, like an autoresponder, that costs less than $20 a month, and I've made lots of money from. You'll see that in my other videos. And I have a link to my website, okay, where they can learn more and find out more about the way to earn a secondary income. 7,000 views on this keyword phrase. Why? Because I'm on the first page of Google. Pretty amazing. Okay. So let's do one more, 1 or 2 more maybe. Let's see here. How to use Google Voice. This is actually one of my best videos ever. So I'm really proud about, I'm really excited about this. But in this video, I teach people how to use Google Voice. Does that relate to making money on the internet? Not really, but you could relate it to making money online. But I taught people how to use Google Voice. And in the description, I have a link to my video or to my website.
Hey there, this is...
Okay, so check that out. This video was done May 20th, so it's just over a year old. 135,000 views. Okay, there I am right there. This video is killer. Okay, now if you give up and just do 1 or 2 videos, you may not hit the grand slam like this one is. And the point is, I'm just doing videos and teaching people, sharing my expertise. I'm not even, fancy dressed up, or I don't have this amazing background, or I'm just sharing from my heart. And if you look at the comments on this, it just goes on, and people are appreciative. They're asking questions, so I answer those questions. But many times they really, really, look at that. They love the help. Okay, this video, okay, Bony Freak 9 months ago. This video really helped answer a lot of questions I had. Thanks so much. But what's really cool is I had my website listed right in the beginning so that people can find out more about the way I earn a secondary income online. Now, what if they don't click on that? Well, I've provided them information and helped them. I've helped them in their business. Well, not in their business, but in their general life, how to use Google Voice. Okay, why did I have so many views? Well, darn helps if you're, right on the first page of Google for that search. And actually, you can search several ways for this. This video is so dang popular, so many people watched it. It's Google is really helping me. They're like, Chase, you're doing a great job. We really appreciate you doing this video, helping people understand how to use Google Voice. And it could have been on any other topic, really, but I just hit a grand slam on this. I really did. And it's a long video. It's almost 28 minutes. So some videos may, like this one, it's running a little long. I understand. But I want to help you. And I think if you're watching it to this point in the video, you're like, geez, this is awesome. I'm learning how to drive traffic to my website for free. That's what Chase is teaching. That's what I want to share with you. And the best way to do it is with YouTube videos, because with the right keyword phrase, you can get your video on the first number 1 on YouTube, or number 2 or 3. It's not that bad to be number 5. But boy, when you do it as I've shown you, and take some time and keep working on videos, keep working on them, keep doing them. I mean, do you want to stay in the situation you are in, or would you like to earn a secondary income and be not just an average person, satisfied with whatever job you have, but you want more in life? You want more out of life, and you're willing to work smart to do that. Okay, so that's what I'm doing here. So if you're using the keyword planner, just know it's going to give you great information. It just is not going to suggest the longer, more words in the phrase. But tools like the SE Cockpit that I use, it's just awesome. And then it'll even go in more depth, so you can see the competition of the websites that are the first page of Google. That's probably more information than any of you really need, but I can just see that, at a glance, which websites are very popular and have a lot of popularity score, which is these backlinks and rankings and stuff like that. But when I see 7 and 8 and 16, that's not very much in the internet world. And that's where YouTube can appear not guaranteed, but a lot of times if there's not a YouTube video, your video could appear there because all of a sudden YouTube has a video and it's like, oh, let's put it on the first page of Google because Google owns YouTube and they know people like watching videos. Okay. So I appreciate you and I hope that you enjoyed and learned something. If you want to bookmark this video, great. If you want to watch it a time or two, that's great. If you have a question, this is my Google Hangout page. You can just go right in here and ask me a question and I will answer it. Okay. This video is going to be up for a long time, like forever. And you can answer, I will answer any question you post there. But this video is also a part of a series of other videos that are showing you how to drive traffic doing YouTube videos. And you can get all the information as I'm hovering over my mouse, or this link with my mouse, over the trafficwaveforprofit.com. That's my website. And it is actually, I'm working with a bunch of team members that are doing the same thing. So they're going to use my videos. They're going to do some of their own, but we're educating a whole bunch of people like yourself on how to do this. So if you're interested in what I'm doing, you can also visit my website. But if you're working with if you're on a team member, their email list, just know that I'm doing the training. You can stay connected with them because whatever I pass on to them, you will learn as well. So thanks for watching this video. I think I'll close it. I appreciate you being here. And by all means, get in touch with me or the person that brought you to this video, and we can help you learn more about driving traffic, building a secondary income online. This is Chase Swift. Hope you enjoyed it. Take care. Bye for now.